Hey, what's up you guys? So today I want to talk to all of you about a journey that I embarked on 2 weeks ago where I decided it would be a good idea to go to the gym every single day for 2 weeks and see what kind of results I could get. The thoughts behind this idea were, one, if I'm making going to the gym a video, then I will probably actually go to the gym and hold myself more accountable because it's for the sake of a video. And also the idea was just to show myself if I really stick to a gym routine and really go and just knock it out like every day and see if I can have results, then that will encourage me to continue going to the gym. Because if I see results after only 2 weeks, then why am I not getting my butt in there more often? And now I will like to say that this video is not necessarily advice on what to do to get results, because I am filming this after checking my results and there are results, which is shocking. I was actually surprised at how good the results were for only 2 weeks. This just worked for me. I don't know if it will work for everybody. Exercising is great. It's great to get yourself exercising, and I think that the exercises I was doing were pretty good. I did get help from somebody to plan my exercises, because if I had continued after my first 2 days, I did sort of my own workout. If I had continued to do my own workout for the remaining 12 days, I would probably not have any results, because what I was doing just wasn't effective. And it's so great that this 2-week experience has taught me that, like, yeah, it was great that I was getting myself into the gym before, but I'm sure it was giving me results and it was good for my body, but it was moving at such a slower pace than I could be moving just because I wasn't doing the right exercises. So I embarked on a journey of going to the gym every day for 2 weeks, and it was an experience.
Hey, what's up you guys? So it is day 3. Today's the first day I've really vlogged much other than stuff in the gym, because I was just sort of unclear of the direction that this video was going, but now I think I've got an idea. This video is not like an advice video for this is how you get your dream body in 2 weeks. Like, this is just like what a normal person with a busy lifestyle and a hard time with dieting, like what can happen if you go to the gym every day for 2 weeks. Today's the beginning of the day. I'm going to the gym later tonight, and I actually have a workout that my friend has suggested to me, and so it's going to be a little bit more hardcore, and hopefully I can film some of it because I'm probably going to be dying. But day 3 though, I'm not too sore, I'm not too burnt out yet, so we're off to a good start. I think I got this. But maybe now that I'm taking my friend's advice, who he actually knows what he's doing fitness wise, it might be rough now. So this should be fun. Okay, so it's after work day 3 and I'm about to go to the gym, and I have got my exercise routine from my friend, and it is leg day. I've never really had a leg day. I usually just always do a little bit of everything, but my leg day is barbell squats, 4 reps of 12, or 4 sets of 12 reps. You know what I'm trying to say. Leg press, 4 sets of 12, leg extensions, 3 sets of 12 on each leg curls, 3 sets of 12 on each leg, calf raises, 3 sets of 12, hip thrusts, 3 sets of 12. That one's gonna be interesting. I don't totally know how to do the hip thrust one, but I'm gonna try. Also, since today's like the first day I'm vlogging this, I'll give you guys my before measurements. Those are waist 30.5, abs 34, hips 42.5, thigh 24, calves 16.5, biceps 12.5. So we shall see what our results are. I'm excited. I'm pumped. And I'm also nervous for this workout because this is more intense than what I usually do, but it's an experience, it's a video, and I want to get the best results for all of you. It's making me work harder. All right, so today is day 4 of my little challenge for myself, and it is day 2 of my friend being a great personal trainer and giving me a list of things. Today is arm day and chest day, I think. All right, so on today's agenda from my friend, we have got flat benching, incline bench, dumbbell overhead press, cable flies, lateral and horizontal raises, assisted dips, tricep kickbacks, and rope pulls. And a superset, I don't know what that's all about. Well, it's one after another. Sounds intense, sounds super. We're gonna see if I can pull it off. I'm not gonna be able to move after today. My legs hurt so bad from the leg day I did yesterday. It's hard to walk and my back hurts from having the weight on there from doing squats. And so I'm sure I'm literally not gonna be able to get out of bed tomorrow morning because my back hurts from the squats, my legs hurt, my butt hurts, now my arms and my chest are gonna hurt. Everything is gonna hurt, but I'm sticking to it. I wanna stick to it. I really wanna do this for 2 weeks and see the results. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna feel super obligated to like legit never slack on the gym if this works, because if I end up getting like good results in 2 weeks, then literally what is my excuse to not be going to the gym? So hopefully this not only motivates me for these 2 weeks, but motivates me to keep my butt in the gym. Maybe it'll motivate some of y'all as well. Okay, so I just got out of the gym from doing arm day, and when I say that was a literal disaster, I am not over exaggerating. I have never felt more like a fish out of water at the gym than I did today. I kid you not, I had to like pause and like go off in a corner, super sketch, like looking up YouTube videos of how to do each exercise. Like literally except the bench press and like one other thing, and I feel like I literally did everything wrong. It was super awkward. There's all of the like ripped, you know, buff dudes like in the weight section. I soiled it. I soiled every single exercise, and I was like looking them up on YouTube and like circling around and like walking past machines and like, oh my god, I wish that I had somebody to film me, and I wish it wasn't packed, and I wish it was easier to film this gym footage. But basically, I was trying to do dips, assisted dips, and girl, I could not figure it out for the life of me. I was like struggling hardcore, and I like retried like 30 times, like on and off, and the guy behind me, I swear to, was looking at me like, girl, she does not know what she's doing. I was like waiting for somebody to just approach me like, girl, do you need some help? Apparently I gotta make some flashcards. I gotta study before I go to the gym from now on. I should have looked those exercises up before I went. I don't know why, I just thought that those would be super straightforward, because I literally had no clue what any of them meant once I got here, and I looked them up and I was still confused, and it was a struggle. Only thing I could figure out was bench press. So I tried my best on everything, and I did substitutes for certain things that I knew just weren't working. But yeah, I hope arms were sufficient enough. Hopefully I'll be sore in the morning. Hopefully there will be some sort of indicator that I did something good arms and chest wise. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to retry arm day for sure, which I have time because I have like 11 days left of this, but yeah, SOS. Literally ashamed of my performance at the gym today. Just gonna lay on the floor for a second and question everything I'm doing with this video. Oh man. So it's the day after my arm workout and I am so sore. I can hardly move, so I must have done something right. So my working out may be thriving, but my diet is certainly not. Just some pre-gym pizza.
My cardio day was to jog a mile. This cardio routine is brutal. It's to jog a mile, sprint 6 20 to 30 second sprints, and in between each sprint do about 20 crunches, 20 leg kicks, 20 leg lifts, this thing where you get on your stomach and arch your back so that like only your stomach's on the ground, and hold it for about 15 seconds. Bicycle crunches, 10 on each side, and then after doing all of those 6 times through, you jog another mile. The first time I did the cardio, I did do absolutely all of it. The second time, I cut off the final mile because I like was just dying. This cardio routine obviously works. My friend gave me a killer cardio workout. I'm super winded. As you can tell, I'm waiting for my face to return to its normal color, getting a quick water break, and then I am going to do another mile jogging. I ended up having to walk a lot of my last mile jog because I felt super nauseous low-key. And I know when, like, to not push my limits. So I was like, look, I'm not looking to puke up in this Planet Fitness today. So I walked the rest of that, and yeah,
I'm low-key triggered because I grabbed a Tootsie Roll on my way out because I deserved that ish, and I dropped it in a puddle. So I'm sad. No reward for me. But I worked my butt off. I'm proud. I feel like after today, I'm starting to feel like I get what people say about like getting addicted to working out. Because I'm like already feeling it. Like I know that sounds like stupid and weird, and probably in like 3 weeks I'll be like, I'm too lazy. But like low-key, like I'm feeling it. Like it feels good. It feels good to go and like do a routine and achieve it. And I feel like it really helps to have like a set plan. I feel like usually I just go and sort of wing it, sort of do the same things every time, and I feel like I never get a full workout. But it's like honestly like the harder I work, the more I want to go. Because it just feels good. It feels good to just, I think it helps also that my friend gave me the workout routine, because it's like, not only do I feel obligated to do the workout for this video, but I feel obligated to do it because he gave it to me, and I like report back, you know what I mean? So I feel like it helps to have somebody else that knows what they're doing, write it all out for you, lay it all out for you, and just go and do it. And it feels good. Like it feels good. It's like, look, like on paper it looks like impossible, and low-key it feels impossible, but it's like I can do it. I can do it. All right, guys, so it is leg day. I'm sorry I haven't updated you the past few days. Saturday was sort of just a quick miscellaneous workout. Sunday ended up being super busy, so I just did like a quick at-home workout. Monday, I was back at it. I did a back routine. For the back day, I did 4 sets of 8 deadlifts, 4 sets of 8 pull downs, 4 sets of 8 for seated rows, bent over dumbbell rows, single pull downs, 3 sets of 12. This is all complicated to me because I'm no expert. 4 sets of 8 dumbbell curls and 4 sets of 12 preacher curls. And then I also threw abs onto those days. And then today I'm going to do legs for the second time within these 2 weeks. And sorry I haven't been keeping you guys posted every single day. I figured all of this would just get kind of old with all these types of updates each day and kind of repetitive. So I'm really just popping in whenever I can, because honestly, the workout process I feel like is more beneficial, and I can really focus on getting a good workout more when I'm not trying to awkwardly film myself in the gym. So sorry. All right, so just finished leg day. I still, for whatever reason, cannot figure out how to do hip thrusts. It's a mystery to me for some reason. We'll see if I figure out how to do them by the end of this week. But I like figured out how to do them, but I just could not figure out how to get the weight on me like so. It makes no sense to me. So yeah, just did leg day. Feeling all right now, but I'll probably not be able to walk in the morning, so that's fun. All right, guys, sorry for the C-wrap quality right now, but I did it. I'm so proud of myself. The 2 things that I have not been able to do while doing this little 2-week experiment were hip thrusts, which for some reason was so hard for me to figure out. Finally got those down. Super proud. I feel like I can go more hardcore with them next time, but this time I was just trying to figure it out, but I did it. I did the hip thrusts. And then also I did the assisted dips, which I failed so hard on those. The other time I tried, I just kept like sliding down. But then I found out that you're supposed to put the weight super heavy if you need a lot of help, not super light. So I did those for the first time and I'm feeling good. All right, you guys, so it is the second to last day of my little 2-week gym experiment, and cardio did me in extra today. It was my second time doing the cardio routine, and for some reason it just really destroyed me today. And I even cut out some reps and stuff from it, but I'm so glad that there's only 1 day left of the gym every day for 2 weeks. Thank God. All right, you guys, it is finally the last day of working out every day for 2 weeks. I am so excited. I'm going to keep this up, I promise, but not every single day. Every single day is too much. Like, not even physically it's too much. It's just hard to fit it into my schedule, honestly. But today I'm finishing off with a leg day because legs are important to me. And then I am, for good measure, ending with a little bit of an ab workout because I think you guys will see a lot of results there versus other things like back, and that kind of thing is not as easy to see the results at this point, at least. So after spending 9 hours and 40 minutes at the gym, guys, I feel good. Also, I'd like to say halfway through I got a bit discouraged because I was gaining weight. I felt like when I looked at the scale, the weight was higher. So I did some research and I was like, ooh, like I felt so fitnessy because I feel like fitness people always know a lot of like scientific stuff behind what they're doing. And I was like, ooh, I feel like a fitness guru. And so I was Googling away and I found out that oftentimes when you start a new workout routine where you're building muscle, you will gain weight first because you are gaining the muscle weight
faster than you're losing your fat weight. So even though you're maybe losing a couple pounds of fat, you're gaining maybe 4 pounds of muscle. So it's looking like you're staying the same weight or gaining weight, but that will kind of subside. I also learned that you can gain muscle really fast at first. I know it'll stop, but it felt good. Like I was getting like the newbie gains. I was like, yes, like I can feel muscle in my arm now, which is crazy because my arms are so weak. And I just felt like for the first time I was getting a really good workout of my whole body. Like it felt good. It felt good to go in and do like a legit hard cardio day. I mean, like it was no fun. Like these exercises are the real deal. And so I will say that it was a struggle doing this for 2 weeks, but I saw results and I am so happy that I did it and stuck to it. And I hope that this video can inspire you guys to maybe do your own 2-week challenge or do like a 5-day-a-week for 2 weeks challenge, because 2 weeks is a lot. The final 2 days, my body was just like, no, like F you, I'm giving up. Like I had to cut my leg and cardio routines slightly short on my final 2 days, even though I wanted to go so hard to get the best final results on the last 2 days in the final stretch. But I was like, I can't. My body was just like, no, I quit. Like I need a break, girl. So yeah, I really encourage you guys to take like this challenge yourself, because I think that you'll be really shocked at the results. And honestly, I feel really encouraged to keep going to the gym now that I know what's possible in such a short period of time. And honestly, it feels good. Like when people say they're addicted to going to the gym, before I was like, girl, what? I'm addicted to pizza, but going to the gym, excuse me? But like, yes, like I feel it, like I get it. Like sure, there's days where I'm like, ugh, I don't want to go. Like everybody has those days. Everybody has those days. Had like a Miley Cyrus moment. And I learned another super cool fact that motivates me to work out, because I always have a really big issue sticking to diets. And yes, it's something I need to work on because it's just good for your body to eat better. But I did learn that the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. So the more I get my body into shape, the less the food that I'm eating is going to affect my body or affect my weight in a negative way. I guess bad food still affects your body in a negative way, whether you're muscular or not. But in a weight sense, like it just felt good to be like, I'm working out and I don't have to like care so much about what I'm eating. Like if I drink regular pop instead of diet, like it's not the end of the world because I'm working out and I'm getting those muscles. Like it just felt good to not like feel guilty about things I'm eating. Like granted, you shouldn't just throw it all out the window, but it felt good to like have that guilt lifted off your shoulders. Have that extra piece of pizza. It's okay. Day 3 is where I got advice from my coworker who knows way more about working out than me, knows way more about fitness than me, and he gave me a plan for 4 different types of days. We had arm, chest, and shoulder day. I believe it was more like triceps, chest, and shoulders, biceps and back day, leg day, and then cardio and core day, so cardio and abs day. And having these things split up, I think helped so much. And also he told me that I was just doing so many repetition-wise with not enough weight that it wasn't necessarily bad, but I was kind of wasting my time. So he gave me doing like 4 sets of 12 or 3 sets of 12 or 3 sets of 8 for a lot of things, but just like to make it difficult for myself. And I think that I really felt the difference from switching up my workout in that way. So that's like the best thing that I feel like I got from this 2 weeks thing is I got a gym routine. And also I just learned what I was doing wrong and learned that I could be spending the same amount of time at the gym, but getting a lot more results just by doing it in a way that's better for my body and my muscles. And now surprisingly, in only 2 weeks, eating absolute C-Wrap, I had results. So drum roll please for my results. I lost 2 pounds, which I'm surprised about because about after the first week or maybe even halfway through the second week, I was up in weight. So I was kind of worried because I was gaining the muscle weight. But at the very end here, I ended up shedding 2 pounds, which is pretty good for 2 weeks, a pound a week. That's pretty standard for when you're working out, and not changing your diet. And then in terms of measurements, now I don't know if I perfectly took all these measurements, but I did them to the best of my ability. I'm not going to tell you the numbers for weight and measurements because I don't know, I don't want to share these things, but I will tell you the differences. So my waist shrunk 1.5 inches, which I was shocked by. 1.5 inches. Like, I did not think that I would see that big of changes in anything. And I saw pretty big changes in my stomach and abdominal area, but not so much elsewhere. Which kind of makes sense because most of my weight tends to go to legs and arms, so I figured that those would be much harder for me to lose weight in, which I was right. So I lost a lot of weight in my core, which is where I tend to lose my weight the easiest. So I lost 1.5 inches off of my waist, which is shocking to me. I lost 2.5 inches off of my abs, which I basically measured like over my belly button, so like the biggest part of my torso. I lost 1/2 inch around my hips, the biggest point of my hips, 1/2 inch. My thigh got 1/2 inch bigger, I assume from bulking it up muscle-wise because I did a lot of leg workouts, because I feel like they look smaller and more toned. But in reality, they're probably just more toned, but got a little bit larger from the muscle sticking out in my thigh a little bit more. My calves, I lost 1/2 inch. And my arms, I didn't lose anything, which I figured because that's like my problem area. So I figured that those little buggers would be stubborn, and they were. But anyways, you guys, I was super excited to share these results with you. I really hope it inspires some of you. I feel like I learned a ton of new exercises from this experience, and I feel like I got a lot of information that's really going to help me to do the best for my body and to do the best with my gym routine. So I am not an expert, but I hope that you guys were able to learn a bit from my experience. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I'd really appreciate it. I literally worked my butt off for this video, literally. You saw the footage, I was struggling through some of those days. So I'd really appreciate your love and support on this video because it was hard in lots of ways. It was hard to get gym footage, so I apologize that there wasn't a ton of gym footage, but I did my best awkwardly filming myself at the gym when I already felt uncomfortable because I was like doing things wrong. But I'm glad that this experience got me into sort of the weightlifting area of the gym because I used to always just be so afraid of it. And I feel like that weightlifting area really made the biggest difference for my body during these 2 weeks. And hit that subscribe button down below if you are new here. I would love to have you here on this channel. I hope to do more things that are like long, drawn out processes in videos because it's fun and I feel like it's more entertaining for all of you than me just sitting here and babbling all day. And thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.